Hi, y'all. The two-day PerconaLive Online 2021 was last week. PerconaLive is one of the must-attend conferences for open source databases of the year, and the folks at Percona have done a great job organizing this remote event. Keep watching to hear my thoughts on my session and other trends at the conference, as well as some thoughts on online conferences in general. So yeah, last week was PerconaLive, and I was able to present a session on practical automation for databases using Ansible. This is basically a session on why I think that automating databases is a good thing and not something to avoid, as well as some practical tips on using Ansible to accomplish that. I had a great showing and a lot of great questions, so that's all I can really ask for as a presenter. In terms of other sessions at the event and themes I saw, of course, there were the widespread technologies of open source databases like MySQL, Postgres, MariaDB, and Mongo. But there were also the expected sessions on the various cloud technologies like Google Cloud, and the Percona software like PMM, and of course other open source software that is used to manage open source databases. To me, one of the surprising trends was the track on Kubernetes. Running databases in containers is kind of the last frontier for containerized environments. And that's because there's a lot of considerations to have around running your critical data in these containers, such as availability, the effective performance, and the security implications. So I'm glad to see that this event had a lot of sessions on trying to tackle this very important topic. In general, for online events, this was my first one. It was a bit odd for me to record my session in advance, but I think it was practical because if I had been presenting live and my internet goes out for this thing, the session doesn't happen. So I understand why that was happening, and it actually allowed me to be engaged with the audience a lot better. It was almost like I had a clone. Now, if I could figure out how to clone myself during a live event at an in-place conference, that would be awesome. In general, I think that this was a great event. It was organized very well, the platform was pretty good, and the cost was just right. The event itself was free, and people around the world didn't have to buy expensive plane tickets or hotel bills and other travel expenses. So it allowed a lot of people to attend, and that's a great thing. The reason it's a great thing is because one of the key tenets to being a data guardian, and really anybody in technology these days, is to be continually learning. And PerconaLive, when organized this way, allowed for a lot of great learning from others in the industry. The good news is, if you missed PerconaLive, that Percona is going to be providing the slides over the next several weeks and the recordings from the event. So you don't have to wait. My slides will be available as of publishing this video. So that's it for this week. I would say keep learning, Data Guardians.